Now this one's question 4D. This one's a little more complicated because what we have here isn't factored. So the first thing we'd have to do is factor this. As the leading coefficient is not 1, we could use slide and glide for this method. So multiply 6 to the end here. Then factor, so x minus 3, x plus 2. Then we have to divide by 6 because that's what we multiplied by earlier. We then simplify any fractions. And any numbers left on the bottom of the fractions just glide in front of the x. So we'd have 2x minus 1 and 3x plus 1. And I've included that as my first step on this question. Now, as we have linear factors here, we're going to split this up as a over 2x minus 1 plus b over 3x plus 1. And then we'll continue this in the next clip. So we're then going to try and combine this into a single fraction. So if we make that common denominator again, so we need to multiply these two together. So a over 3x plus 1. Because the 3x plus 1s would cancel, then we get left with a over 2x minus 1, which is this term. And if we multiply these two together, and the 2x minus 1s would cancel, and you get b over 3x plus 1, which is exactly what you want. Now, we can set this equal to this expression now. And as our denominators are the same, that means that our numerators must be the same. So there's our expression. Once again, I put the 3 lines to show this is true for all values, and we just need to find our relevant values that are going to help us here. So if we choose x equals negative 1/3, that makes this equal to 0. Plug that into here, we get negative 2/3 minus 1, that's negative 5/3. And negative 1/3 take away 8 is negative 8 1/3, which is the same as negative 25 over 3. Therefore, b would equal 5. On the next clip, we'll work out the value of a. So, same idea, we're trying to find what value we can make this equal to make this equal to 0. So this would be a half. So if we choose x equals 1/2, plug that into here, we get 3 over 2 plus 1, which is the same as 5 over 2. So 5 over 2a, this becomes 0, that's why we did this. And a half take away 8 would be negative 7.5, which is the same as negative 15 over 2. Therefore, a is negative 15 over 2 divided by 5 over 2, which would be negative 3. Once we've done that, go back to the original question and then just plug in your values here. So a was negative 3, and b was 5. And that would be your partial fractions for this question.